Hi, today we're with James Lewis, Councillor James Lewis, the leader of Leeds City Council, who has just attended the Leeds for All event. Can I just ask, from your opinion, what's the importance and significance of today?
I think it's really important today. We've been in the museum today, which is why I've got this magnificent case behind me. It's not something I have in my office. I think today's really important. The United Nations declared this a celebration of disabled people, and also for all of us who are in administration and the council, lead the city, to reflect on both the impact that disabled people have had on Leeds and how we can work on the services we do and the decisions we make on how they involve and reflect on disabled people. One of the most important things for today is for us to listen and reflect on the lived experience of disabled people in Leeds and look about how we can bring down barriers in the year ahead as we move forward, particularly as we are still living with COVID, which has had a huge impact on people's lives and services. That's a very timely thing for today, but I think the challenge will be there for a long time and we need to continue to work on those.
If you can give people an advice on how to be a better ally to the disabled community, whether that's corporate, business, education, what will be your tips on being inclusive moving forward?
I think often in battles for equality, allies are so important to that, and I think it's for everybody. Sometimes it's as simple as stopping talking and listening. It's about getting people's views. It's about looking about how decisions and service changes may affect people, whether it's the physical environment, whether it's employment practices, whether it's the way service is delivered, how and where. So it's all really important, and I think it has been. And I think it comes back to listening.
And you talked about the importance of intersectionality and the fact of your role supporting a lot of the LGBT championship work we've been doing. But it might be also nice to kind of see the correlation to LGBT and disabilities. Is there any work being done at the moment to look at that intersectionality in the council at the moment?
Yes, we work with our staff networks and hubs in the council to make sure that people are working across all the protected characteristics. We've certainly, before lockdown, when we could all be in the room together, did bring the council's LGBT hub together with people from the council's disability hub to have that conversation, and it is really important. And I think people's lived experience as well comes into that, and this is making sure. I know people often and always want to do the right thing. I think it's making sure people are listening to that as well.
And this is my final question. It's more around empowering voices of the third sector who are doing some great things like Forum Central and Leeds for All partnership with more than 30 organisations. What message would you like to give to them in encouragement to continue some of the work that they're doing to really amplify the voice of disabled people's voices?
We're looking at, as we come out of COVID and we've seen the way that everybody in Leeds has come together, public services, business sector and third sector, we're looking at how we can build on that in terms of setting our ambitions for the city and having those shared goals, not just in responding to current events, which has been a lot of the last 2 years, but looking about what we want to go forward. I really want to make sure everybody's voices are included in that.
From Forum Central, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all the work you've been doing for our city, making Leeds just lead in a lot of directions in inclusivity. And we also want to say thank you for being part of this amazing event. And hopefully we would be working tirelessly throughout the year to make sure this is just a normal way of life moving forward. Thank you so much. Thank you.